Well, I guess we're going to have to do another 3, 2, 1. Let's go easy on the static there, Cam. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
I hope you're not out of it. We may have to drag you back from the dead. So 3, 2, 1, smash mouse. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Because I'm not restarting this video. So the people that are watching this are going to be, what in the is going on here? I'm not restarting it. So 3, 2, 1. Here he goes. So I can always tell when Cam's okay. I'm your host, Preston Bailey, Smash Mouth Sports. Here we go. This video is about Big Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are not dead yet. Like the Undertaker, he is back from the dead. The dead man is awakened. Everybody thought Big Ben was dead. I've always been a fan of Big Ben's talent. So Big Ben, people thought he was dead in many capacities. He's 38. He literally years ago drove his face first into a windshield, debaucherous situation. This guy, you cannot get rid of Big Ben. This guy is tough as nails. The first half was terrible. They were down 20. I believe they were ahead 21-7. Then I believe it was 24-7. Is that correct?
Correct.
Big Ben was down. He comes back. He throws for 34 for 49, 342 yards passing, 7 yards at a clip, 3 TDs, no intercept. No, God, I can't speak today. No interceptions and only 1 sack. What are your thoughts on that, Cam?
Oh, it was phenomenal. It was absolutely phenomenal. His performance in that second half against one of the best defenses in the league in Indianapolis. With all that on the line, it was an absolutely phenomenal performance from Ben Roethlisberger. Amazing.
Yeah. And not only that, and I was watching this game, I'm like, this reminds me of a Tampa Bay Buccaneer game. They ran the ball. Now, keep in mind, Big Ben is 38. They ran the ball 14 times for 20 yards for 1.4 yards per clip. Okay? James Conner ran 5 times for 20 yards.
He just hasn't been able to recreate that magic he had 2 years ago.
One guy ran for 2 yards, another guy ran for -2. So that's how they got 14 carries for 20 yards. Look, let me send a newsflash. Let me send a tweet and a memo and a text thread to all of the coaches. Your risk it for the biscuit strategy. Yes. If you have a Tom Brady, a Drew Brees, a Tom Brady, an all-time pantheon, can you win throwing for 350, 370 yards? Yes, you can. But his physical health and mental health running 14 times for 20 yards is not helping. And you know what else we've seen in all of these situations? If Tom Brady, I'm just going to focus on the Steelers and the Bucs for a moment. If all they did in the first half was balance, what does that mean? If in the first half you ran 15 times and you passed 15 times, that's it. You can be down 14-10. That's okay. You can be down 14-10. But if you run 15, you pass 15, you keep it balanced in the first half, that helps you in the second half when the team starts to light up and get going. Is that correct, Cam?
Oh, 100%. That's just practice as the day is long. It's just, it's unbelievable. These teams, they just refuse to run. There's only one team that can get away with it. That's Kansas City. That's it.
Yeah, and you know what that team has? Because everybody keeps saying
Mahomes.
They have Patrick Mahomes. They also had Travis Kelce, who pretty much all year has been leading the league in receptions, in yardage. He dropped just below Stephon Diggs because Stephon Diggs had a game for the ages last night against the Patriots. Yes, by the way, not a dig at your team, but the Patriots are going down the wrong road very quickly. They are a dumpster fire. I know in the same call, you're going to get the same show here. You're going to get angry that I'm complimentary of Big Ben and the Steelers. Their defense is legit. The receivers are legit. Big Ben is legit. The running game is dreadful. And they've got a great offensive line. It's stunning to me that the easiest position to find in all of football, the easiest is running back. That's the easiest
Easier than punter.
Find. The Cleveland Browns have 2 Pro Bowl running backs, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Now, they ended up with Kareem Hunt through nefarious situation, crazy situation because of all his off-the-field antics. That's the only reason they ended up with him, but they ended up with him. The Steelers, look, I love James Conner's story. James Conner is not an elite running back. I'm sorry to say. I'm also sorry to say I like the guy personally. I love the story. He's a below-average running back. 14 carries for 20 yards is not going to get it done as a team. 5, 6, 7 carries for 20 yards is not going to get it done. James Conner has not been dialed in all year. I don't know why it is so hard to find one guy that is 5'10", 200, 205 pounds that could run the ball 18, 20 totes a game. Why is that so hard for Pittsburgh? Okay? Why? Because let me just say this. When they were 11-0, everybody in the league, Mike Tomlin's the greatest coach the world has ever seen. He's better than Bill Belichick. I heard it on the talk shows.
I heard it.
And I'm thinking, what? I like Mike Tomlin, but let's be real about this, right?
Correct.
Like and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, Cam, before we wrap this up, because you're totally checking out on me over here. But go ahead.
I'm fine. No, I mean the Steelers. It was a great comeback, but again, death, taxes. Philip Rivers let you down.
I don't even know what that means or where you're going with death and taxes and Philip Rivers, because none of those things have to do with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Because
guarantees in life.
Philip Rivers doesn't play for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Cam. What are you talking about here?
He played for the team they faced, the Indianapolis Colts.
Okay. Ben Roethlisberger's been through a lot, but you know what? The difference is with those teams, the Colts do have a great offensive line. They do have great running backs. So they had no reason to lose that game at all. None. Right?
Correct.
Like and subscribe to the channel. And after this is over, I'm still going to try to figure out where he was going with death and taxes and Philip Rivers and Big Ben and Dante Johnson and Chase Clay. I don't even know where he was going, and Eric Ebron and some other TJ Watt, JJ Watt. Like and subscribe. Thanks again.